Hello everybody, Golden Wish 4 here working on the video. Today we are back in Minecraft. I know, it's been a bit, hasn't it? But we're back with Parkour Sunday, another thing I haven't done in a long while, just because there's stuff to talk about. I normally only really do things in the Minecrafty-ish community, and let's just say there's a bit of a good bit, there's a good bit of stuff to talk about, so how to bring it back, I only got a few minutes to do this. I just grabbed a random obby, like just something like the first thing I saw, basically. But let's get started with not the biggest drama. We're gonna keep that for a bit. I'm gonna start this off with non-Minecraft related stuff with sports. So yeah. If you are a longtime fan, you know I do watch a good bit of football. It's probably about the only sport I watch. And last night, the Houston Texans, which is the team I root for in the NFL, beat the Chargers in the wild card game for the Super Bowl, and that honestly surprised me. I thought they were going to lose. Guess I should have more faith in my team, I guess, but they won, and now I think it's like next week we got to play against the Chiefs, which is going to be a hard game. I've seen like a lot of people rooting for like Lions, Chiefs, and stuff. Which I guess the Lions wasn't something I should have said there, but not for a reason like they're not going to win. But I see people like saying Chiefs. I really don't want Chiefs to make the Super Bowl again. It just seems really lame if they make it again. Like I want to see people who like don't get to the Super Bowl much. Oh, there we go. Like Lions, I want to see them get there. I'm pretty sure they're one of the teams who've never made it. Houston would be really cool. They've never made it. Just saying. Texans, let them in. Broncos would be pretty cool. Like I used to be a fan of their team, kind of. I wouldn't mind them getting in. Buccaneers, I could see getting in, honestly, and I wouldn't be opposed to it either. I wouldn't be surprised if Eagles get in. I just want to see surprises. So yeah, that's what I'm looking. That's just some Super Bowl talk, I guess. Actually, another one. College football. Texas Longhorns lost. And I might be from Texas, but I hate the Longhorns, bro. Horns down, mate. All the way. Dude, I hate them. I hate those suckers. I'm more of a A&M guy. But they beat us, sadly. But they also just lost the semifinals, so they're not making it to... Where's it? The quarterfinals? I don't know. I can't remember. They lost to, I think it was Ohio State. Which, Ohio State's probably going to win it all. If I'm being honest, I should have sprinted that. I thought I could do it without sprinting. But yeah, okay. I just wanted to talk about something else before I get into the heavy stuff. Now let's start it off. I guess let's just start it off. Let's talk about a little fella named Tommy in it. You might have heard of him. They're kind of popular around the Minecraft block, I guess. Did a little thing called Dream SMP. One second, get some water. Stay hydrated, kids. That's good stuff right there. Yeah. Yes, old water I've been keeping next to my bed. Which is where I film videos most of the time, is next to my bed. But yeah, Tommy Innit's been getting some drama. If you're a big fan of Tommy Innit, you've probably seen he started a podcast lately called Shut Up I'm Talking with Jack Manifold. Had some guests on. He's had Philza, Dan. He's probably had more, I just can't remember. Yeah, I haven't actually watched. I watched like one, I think. I'm not the biggest podcast guy. The only podcast I watch a bit of is Duck Call Room because I'm a fan of the show Duck Dynasty, and they did a podcast, and they're really cool people. Yeah, I'm getting off topic. Podcast is a whole other topic that I'm probably not going to talk about. Sorry, I had a bit of a cough lately, so if I cough during this, I'm sorry. But yeah, Tommy and again, a little bit of drama over with Mizkif, which I've heard of him. I didn't like the person. I didn't like him. They seem, I don't know. I just didn't like him. You know, it's like sometimes you see a person, you see how they act, and like, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of him. Like, I don't hate him. I'm just not the biggest fan of him. Oh, I thought there'd be one under that. Tommy went on about how he didn't like Mizkif because I think it was during TwitchCon. Tommy had like just arrived to, I forget where this one was, but I think it was in America. He just arrived, and apparently, while he was waiting for his friends to come pick him up and bring him to a party. I'm sorry, my throat is killing me right now. Miskiff started talking to Tommy in it, and apparently he was just a real prick, you know. Like, Tommy was like giving off vibes, giving hints that he didn't want to talk, but yet Miskiff was. He was just being really uncomfortable towards Tommy in it, and it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. Even saying like stuff like, I can't remember the exact words he said, but because it was a while ago when I read it, my memory is not the S tier memory, but he said like you look like crap or something like that, and like, boy, you look awful, and apparently he said it multiple times to Tommy. I'm like, well, the way that Tommy described it is very, yeah, Miskiff would come up as like kind of a prick. Like, sure, I just get Tommy was in a bad mood, and if he wasn't, he probably would have gotten a better vibe from him. But it's how Miskiff responded that really kind of nailed it in. They responded by just like trashing on Tommy and calling him an awful like person and stuff. Like, he made like a whole, I think it was streaming when he did it too. It was pretty bad. Like, I didn't like Miskiff in the first place, and apparently, I don't know much about this, so don't get on me. I just saw people talking about what he had done before. Apparently, he had like was it a pedophile? He was defending a pedophile on his stream or something. I don't know too much about that, so don't quote me on that, but people were I had like multiple people in the comments talking about that, so I'm like, oh. Sorry, jeez. It's all the talking I'm doing. I'm too excited. But yeah, I never liked Miskiff in the first place. And then he started bragging about how Schlatt talks to him, which I'm pretty sure Schlatt talks to Tommy in it. Like, they're pretty good chums, I'd say. But yeah, he started bragging about that, which, okay, mate, he's probably not going to talk to you again after that, so good job. And then I learned about this one recently, but apparently XQC responded talking some crap about Tommy. I didn't see any of the XQC stuff like right before I started making the video, like when I was doing a little bit of research. I'm like, oh wait, apparently XQC responded as well. Well, I want to make a video now, so I'm not gonna have enough time to do that because I have a limited time for it. But yeah, apparently XQC responded, which I have zero respect for XQC, so I don't really care what they do. They're just a loser. I don't care. They're, yeah, zero respect for them. And then this is where the big bit comes in. This one's pretty recent. It was Dream. Now Dream's been doing like, he's been talking crap at Tommy for a good bit now. Just like, not the worst, but like little things. But like one time he did call it. He said like, "Oh, I built you, Tommy. Without me, you'd be nothing," which is really messed up to say. Like, I've never liked Dream. Like, I know they're like a big thing, a big phenomenon, but like, I never liked Dream. I just didn't like their vibe at all. Never was a fan of the Dream team. I even saw like Feinberg was in one of their videos and he apologized for being in it because like, yeah, it's a Dream team. I wouldn't. Not surprised, mate. And then, oh, sorry. Ugh, my throat is actually killing me right now. Jeez, I gotta finish this. How close am I? Yeah, okay. Sorry if that's like, it's sounding really bad through the mic, by the way. I just have a cough, I guess. Okay, that's a decently hard jump. But yeah, Dream started responding to Tommy, and from what I saw, I couldn't find the post, so he might have taken it down unless I'm just super blind, and it was just a bit further down. He said the R slur towards Tommy Innit fans. He called them it. Like, it was like the two paths. I mean, like, the one path was like full of light, and it's like growing up, and the other path was darkness and like bad looking. It was like, or be a Tommy Innit fan, and it would be a R slur Tommy Innit fan. Which, man, that's just like messed up. Apparently, this isn't the first time he said it too. And then, Dream started streaming on Twitch. I saw the stream. I don't have him followed. I didn't get the notification, but a friend of mine did. I'm like, oh, Would you look at that? They're streaming. I don't think Dream did stuff anymore. I know they made video. They started making videos again, but and this stream I haven't watched. I don't want to. I don't really want to watch it. To be fair, I've seen some things about it and I've heard some things about it. Mate, from what I've heard, this is one of the biggest YouTuber crash outs like ever. Like Sky does Minecraft type crash outs. Like that's well, I saw Mifzan was talking about that. Well, they didn't say it. It's like posted a meme about it because I'm getting off topic with Fizzy Soda saying how this is like the biggest crash out they've seen, and then Mifzan responded like first time because they'd been a part of the Sky does Minecraft stuff, and that I think Sky does Minecraft still has the biggest crash out in Minecraft YouTuber history. Like, jeez, dude. Bro went insane. If you haven't seen the clips of Sky does Minecraft crash, I jumped. Of Sky does Minecraft crashing out, it's actually wild. He was a messed up person too. To be fair, he was a very messed up person. I'm glad they're gone, but to be fair, he was one of the big dogs of Minecraft gaming, and now Dream, one of the big dogs of Minecraft gaming, is also crashing out. You know, that's how it works. But yeah, he said a lot of things. I'm not gonna say some, and I don't know all of them. I know he leaked a lot of DMs between him and Tommy when Tommy was young, and like actually like looked up to Dream as like a friend, and not as a Dream being just an emotional manipulator, which he is. He's a real prick. I didn't see this in the stream clips I've watched, but apparently he called Jack Manifold a cheater. Pretty sure I knew he had a girlfriend, but I don't know what that means. But okay, that's one thing. And then this is funny. Okay, you know AMZ. You might know AMZ. They're a decently popular Minecraft streamer. They also stream other games. I'm not the biggest fan of their content, but they're a pretty good person. So, they're them. They're doing great. They're getting pretty popular. No, I have no reason to hate them. I don't hate them. I don't hate them. I might have said that in the past, but I don't hate them. They're fine. Do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy, be honest. Unless it's murder or rape. Then don't do it. If that makes you happy, see a therapist. And child molest. There's a lot of things that if they make you happy, go see a therapist. Okay. Do things that are under the law that make you happy. There you go. That's probably good. But yeah, he basically said AMZ was the mastermind behind it. Behind a lot of hate towards Dream. And because apparently something happened between AMZ and Dream. Like, she was saying she got banned from the Discord by Dream, and she probably did, to be fair. And then Dream said she was bad-mouthing to a lot of her friends. I can't remember the friend she named. I didn't know him, so it didn't stick out to me. But yeah, he called AMZ the mastermind behind the hate. I'm like, what? Oh, I've seen a clip. I've seen a few clips and stuff of AMZ, mate. I don't think you know what you're talking about. And the stream is so funny because I think it was titled Detective Dream Mode or something, and bro had a little detective outfit on his skin. I think he was bro. It's so funny, dude. Dream, just give up, bro. Log off. It's time to log off, dude. Oh my goodness. Actually, bro, you need to log off. It's over. Your meat writers, they're not here. They're not stepping up for you this time. There's not much they can do. I remember when there was so many just Dream glazers, bro. You couldn't say anything against Dream, or you had the squad coming after you. But now, bro, what are they defending? You got to ask yourself, what are they defending? The only time a huge controversy between a Minecraft YouTuber came up, which the ones I've only seen that actually I didn't think happened was The Jordan I found one was definitely like staged for clout. That person is stupid. I think it's like Katie Bugs or something. Yeah, they definitely staged that to make it look like George was a bad person. Which, to be fair, they're best friends with Dream. So how good can you get? But they didn't do that. And the puns one, I think was a very over exaggerated. I don't think he was it like abuse or something. I think it was like sexual abuse or something. But I think bro was just a bad boyfriend. Maybe I don't even know. Or like I saw zero evidence for that one, so there's not much you can do there. And the George Not Found one, actually, I forget who, but someone handled it very well and actually like, got evidence to help George. It was just a video. I can't remember now because it was a long time ago. It was last year, like beginning of last year. 2025 now, by the way. Let's go. Off to a terrible start. Okay, I'm just gonna close out that Minecraft hate section. But I was going to talk about something else, but the other thing I was going to talk about is very sad. I don't know if I do. Again, sorry. 2025 is not off to a good start, guys. Let's be honest. Yeah, the California fires, the New Orleans bombing thing, the Trump Tower bombing in the Cybertruck, which, I can talk about something funny, actually. Elon Musk. That's the funniest thing to talk about. Okay. If you haven't seen it, Connor Eats Pants has been doing these Fortnite Fridays interviews. When they get random people on, they do interviews in Fortnite. It's freaking awesome, dude. I forget all the people he's gotten. He's gotten the guy who played Shazam for DC. I don't know their name. I'm not good at names. I'm going to be honest, man. It takes me a bit. I'm related to some people, and I don't know their names still. Like, it's embarrassing how bad I am at remembering names. But he had them on. He had George Santos on. Pretty sure yeah, George Santos, which got nominated for like collab of the year. He's had I think 2 different rappers on. He had Tiger King on. The Boom guys on. The Boom Brothers or whatever they're called. I don't know. I'm not hip. I'm honest, guys. I'm not hip with the trends. You can't expect me to know these. The Gronk Brothers. Is that what they're called? I don't know, guys. I'm not hip. I'm old. I got an old soul. I've been told that a lot, actually, that I have like an old soul. I do prefer older music. I like country. I'm not like a major fan of country, but I do like some of them. I know some people like it's either like I think it's either you hate or like country. Honestly, I like a lot of different types of music. I don't really like hate anything except for maybe heavy metal. Not the biggest fan of heavy metal. Some types of pop. I'm a big jazz fan. I like jazz. Good jazz song. Ooh. One of my favorite songs is I've probably said this before, but it's Copacabana. That's a good song. If you never listened to Copacabana, listen to it. Good song. Mm-hmm. Jeez, I've missed just being able to talk, honestly. I should do this more. I've been doing a lot of VR videos because those are doing pretty well. Jeez, I can't make this first jump. I'm throwing, I'm tossing. Bruh, I'm a toss. I'm logging off, bro. Time to log off. I'm fried. There's like one more level above us, unless my render distance is just too low to see the other one. Bruh. But yeah, you got off topic. The Connor Eats Pants thing. He had on there's a Twitter account called Adrian Ditterman. If you already know the ending to the story, then you know. But if you don't know, listen along. Get up and cozy. Basically, Adrian Ditterman was a Elon Musk glazer, and everyone thought it was Elon Musk. And a big surprise came when Connor announced that for a Fortnite Friday guest, he would have on Adrian Ditterman, like in a voice call. So, bro, it's funny because it's Elon Musk. It's definitely Elon Musk. Because, bro, it sounds like Elon Musk. It is Elon Musk. It's definitely Elon Musk. Because later Elon did announce Adrian Ditterman is me, surprising no one, literally no one. Like, And bro, did not act like a normal person. He knew like things about X. Like he knew how like he knew personal things about X. Like a normal person just would not know like how X worked, how it functioned. Like normal people would not care about really. Like it was humorous watching the stream and him trying to pretend he's not Elon Musk. And one clip was actually gold. It was like Carter was going on like, hey, like to get some popularity, I would make a fan account of myself. I would make a fan account that kept on saying good things about me. And Elon Musk went, and he like got off topic and started talking about like tires in Fortnite. Bro, it was funny. Connor Fortnite Fridays peak, dude. It's so peak. And like the week after, you get on like the Boom Brothers or whatever, which the only clip I've seen of them is when like my cousin died today or something like that. He's like, oh, 5 booms for that. Boom, boom. It's so good, dude. It's gold. Oh my gosh. Oh, the internet is ruined. The TikTok ban. We can talk about that. On the 19th, TikTok will be banned unless Supreme Court delays it. I know Trump wants it delayed, which our country is screwed. My country is screwed. If you don't live in America, lucky you, honestly. Because I am screwed, bruv. We have Trump as president. If I could have voted, I honestly didn't know who I would vote for. I didn't like either of them. I didn't like either of my options. I usually don't do politics here, but it's over. Do you see what this guy's saying? If you haven't been up with politics, Trump has said a few very outlandish things. 1, he wants Canada to be the 51st state. 2, he wants to conquer Greenland. 3, he wants to rename Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America. And as a response, Mexico did a funny video. I forget who did it. Someone just in their government responded with a video saying, yes, and we will call West America West Mexico. Because West Mexico used to be owned by Mexico. And West America used to be owned by Mexico until a very, very unfair war, which America whooped them in, took that land from them. Oh no, a lot of American wars are unfair, and that one might be the worst. And the Spanish-American War wasn't the worst, because you also kind of went there because Cubans were suffering at that time. How much longer? We're actually almost done. We can probably finish this just in one episode. But yeah, also I'm a history buff, by the way. As my best class in school, I love history. And like this year especially, I've just realized how messed up America is in the past. Like Hawaii. I feel bad for Hawaii. Oh my gosh, I jumped off. I feel bad for Hawaiians, dude, because they were basically forced into the country. A bunch of freaking American farmers took over the government, held the princess hostage, or the queen, I think, actually. I don't think they call them a queen in Hawaii, but you know what I mean. Like, they were big allies with America, too. They wanted to be allies with America and Britain. But America's like, oh, we really... It wasn't like America completely until later that they really wanted Hawaii. Until World War I? Or around that time. I think it was World War I. Or the Spanish-American War. I think it was the Spanish-American War. It might have been. But basically, a bunch of American businessmen in Hawaii who, I forget what plant, it might have been sugar, were tired of paying high tariffs because Hawaii was its own independent country. So I went, hey guys, what if we just took over the country? And so they did. A bunch of Americans took over Hawaii, free independent Hawaii, as a revolution. I'm sure there was some Hawaiians involved in it, but like it was majority American owners, American plantation owners who just wanted to sell their stuff cheap to the U.S. without paying tariffs. Yeah, it's a bunch of pricks, really. And then the Queen went to America after she was put under house arrest for a few years to try to get Hawaii released of American control, and she almost did until the Spanish-American War. I think it was. It was either the Spanish-American War or World War One. One of the wars. You know, it's a lot of wars. One of those wars broke out, and America said, "Oh, we need Hawaii as a military base stat," and so Hawaii became state. Really messed up story, Hawaii. Mexican-American War. Some idiot. I can't remember his name. I just know he's like one of the biggest dummies I've ever heard of. Like big dumb. Like dumb, big dumb. He walks into Mexican territory, finds a bunch of Mexican soldiers, and starts shooting. Now, kids, little vocabulary here. What do we call it when you walk into another country's territory and you start shooting? We call that an invasion, kids. And so, old general idiot, starts a war. And America wins because it's America against freaking weak Mexico at this time. Mexico was pretty weak at this time. America didn't win the war. I'm pretty sure Mexico won like two battles. Very just unnecessary war. And we get like California and stuff because of it, but it's not very deserved. Like it leaves a bad taste in your mouth, really. I need to go on the ladder for that. For some reason, I just didn't jump for it. I probably can make it to those cyan blocks, but yeah. Yeah, that's the Mexican-American War. Spanish-American War. We kind of just wanted to take Cuba. But another big reason was some guy that I can't remember the name of, the news reporter, went to Cuba. Found out the Spanish were doing horrible stuff to the Cubans, like awful, like Holocaust type stuff. Like they kept them in camps, took away weapons and kept them like in camps, and like didn't feed them at all, didn't give them water or food or anything barely. And so these pictures are awful. There's actually like photos online you can find too. It was awful. So that's also another reason we intervened, which I'm glad we did, to be fair. We wanted to take a bunch of Spanish stuff, but they also just treated Cubans awfully, and I would have continued if we didn't do anything. So like since we had bad reasonings, but we also had good reasons. I'm glad we did go to war at that time. That also established America as a world power, which led to other things. Shenanigans ensued, you could say. But yeah, World War I is a whole thing. I don't know, bro. I keep walking off, dude. I think World War I and World War II are pretty justified, American-wise. World War I, they kept blowing up our ships, which, to be fair, we're giving stuff to their allies, which I get blowing up those ships. Sorry. But then they sent a telegram to Mexico to invade us, which, like, bruh. Well, by them I mean Germany. Which, poor Germany, dude. Two World War losses in a row. Which, to be fair, World War I causes World War II. Let's just get that out of the way. World War I, like the treaty was bad. The Treaty of Versailles, like, dude, the Germans were absolutely like fondled by that treaty. Like, I'm pretty sure Germany like just paid back the World War I stuff to America for that war. Like, just paid back America, not everyone else. Like, just America. And then you also got World War II to worry about, so. Which I don't think the World War II treaty was as bad. Basically, if you don't know much about the Treaty of Versailles, one big thing about it was that Germany had to pay for everyone's stuff. Like what everyone spent in the war, Germany had to pay it. They're still paying that off today. Like, they just paid off America. America joined the war really late, by the way, so we would not have spent nearly as much money as everyone else. They just paid us off, like, recently. I don't know the exact year or when they did it, but it was pretty recent. They still have, like, France. Like, imagine France and Britain, who were in the war for a long time. Russia, who had a whole revolution during this war, by the way. Had a revolution, was still at war. And then, shenanigans ensued. That's one way to describe history. Shenanigans ensued. I don't know where to go from here. I really want to finish this parkour. I might shave this into 2 parts. I don't know. I think I will. Since I really want to finish this parkour, I'm just going to shave this in 2 parts, I think. So yeah, this is probably going to be the part 2 you're watching now. Let's have a video ready for part 2. Oh, yeah. So you can get a Parkour Sunday next Sunday, I guess. I don't know. Oh, shoot. I'm the best. I actually have gotten a little better at parkour. I'm proud of myself. I also got a tournament today. I got a plan. Or maybe I don't have to make this a 2-parter. Maybe if I finish really fast. Go to the freaking sauce. Ooh, that was not where I was supposed to go. Okay. I'm focusing up right now. Focus up. Then World War II was completely justified for America. They kind of bombed Pearl Harbor. We had our president saying, "Yeah, we're not going to go to war, guys. Don't worry. We don't want to get involved in Europe. It's a whole thing. Last time we had to spend a bunch of money, so we're good, guys. We're good. We're kind of out of depression right now." Jeez. Kind of depression right now. Let's not go to war. Oh my gosh, I'm a fraud. Let's not go to war right now. And then Japan said, "Hey, let's make sure these guys are crippled during the war." And they blew up a bunch of battleships, but no aircraft carriers, because they were out on a training exercise. Aircraft carriers, they were the main tool of the war, or at least the Pacific War. It was a whole lot. And then Japan just kind of elongated the war, because that's kind of the whole thing of Japan. Oh, no surrender. To surrender is cowardice or dishonor or something like that. I don't know. Then you had Iwo Jima fights like that midway. It's honestly just needless bloodshed. Have you ever seen the movie? What's it called? Oh, it's a really good one. Oh my, Hacksaw Ridge. Fantastic movie. Has Andrew Garfield in it. Takes place during one of these battles in the Pacific. Might be Midway. Might be Iwo Jima. I don't know. It's just an island Pacific. Has Andrew Garfield's the main guy. He's a medic, and he's a real Christian. And when he was really young, he hit his brother over the head with a rock. And so from that point on, he doesn't use any weapons. He doesn't do violence. But he also wants to join the war because everyone's dying. And so he joins as a combat medic, but he doesn't use guns or weapons or anything. So he's out there with no weapons, basically. Which is scary, being in a war zone with nothing to defend yourself. Okay, I'm going to focus up here. And immediately fall. Oh my gosh, I should have just kept talking. This might as well just be a podcast, honestly. The Parkour Sunday podcast is killer, bro. If this video gets, I don't know, over 20 views, I don't even know, mate. Should I start a podcast? Everyone's starting a podcast these days, honestly. Why can't I? That's the way I see it, guys. If everyone else is doing it, I should do it too. No. Ooh, I locked in. I'm not gonna make this one. Never mind, I did. I lied to myself. I want to get this done quick. My dad's making shrimp, and I love seafood. Seafood, and I eat it. I'm not gonna make that one. Yeah, I've been locked in recently, honestly, parkour-wise, or just Minecraft-wise. I've been pretty locked in. I also recently played in some Hunger Games events, like 30 people ones. I filmed one, but it didn't go very well, so I'm not gonna upload it. The one time I did okay, I wasn't recording, so like I made it to the final 8. I skybased. I had some good hits. My final battle was okay, but I died to fall damage in the end because I was up high. Because I was a solo and it was a team event, kind of. Like you could make a team, but I didn't know anyone, so I was solo. Like the one person I did know had already won in the game before, so I just didn't have a team. Which, that's cool. Dude, I need to make this. Bruh. Dude, I'm a fraud. Dude, I screwed it up. I'm trying to lock in real quick. Where was I? I was giving you guys a history lesson. I don't know. I watched Sonic 3 recently. That was a pretty good movie. I thought Keanu Reeves did pretty well. People were saying like how they didn't like his acting. I thought it was fine. I thought it was a really good movie. The Konnichiwa line killed me. I wanted to leave, actually. But some of those lines are actually one was like a one is like Dr. Robotnik and his. If you haven't seen the movie, spoilers by the way, spoilers. Dr. Robotnik and his grandpa get captured, and the main another kind of side villain is a female general for a place that handles super powered people from space, hedgehogs from space, and when they capture him, Robotnik goes, "Grandfather, I can't believe this happened. I can't believe this." And he's like, "Yes, I know, son. A woman in the military." Bruh, peak. It's peak fiction. Peak fiction. It was a really good movie. The action was really good. The fight between Shadow and Sonic was epic, dude. I'm gonna give this like 3 more tries, and then if not, I'm gonna end the video. I don't want this to be like 40 minutes long. I'm locking. Damn, dude. What am I doing? Last try. I didn't sprint. What? Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time. I guess I had it. I just didn't sprint for some reason. I held it down too soon. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna end the video here. How close are we? This is the last course. I don't know you can do it. Okay. Well, sad. We'll do something like that next time. There are 4 blocks over there. There's a card. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, because I love reading comments. Try my VR videos. I've done a lot of VR lately. Don't want it to be over 40 minutes. So again, thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.